Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. My name is Tanya. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In your pre-meditation, I did see a lot of green around you, so your heart chakra is opening. It might have been something that you've been working and striving towards. You are showing patience. Could have been towards something you maybe planted some seeds on, some manifestations. Or you're just going through that and working on your patience, because patience is a virtue. That I know. I did see some like nostalgic energy around you. So there can be something from your past that's coming forward, or you are just reminiscing on past memories. It can be past relationships, friendships, or even your past childhood. I also did notice a like a celebration of sorts. So there is going to be something here that you will be celebrating. It can be a reconciliation with this person from your past, or it is just something in general you're going to be celebrating. We're going to pull some tarot here to get some more detail. And I did see as well as you standing your ground for something. So this is either you standing up for yourself and standing up for your beliefs and your rights, or you setting your boundaries and standing your ground on a situation. So we'll see what that is. You might have some energies around you that are a bit envious or jealous. I did also see that as well. So let's get into the tarot and see what wants to come forward. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do encourage you to check out your other videos for your moon, rising, and Venus. And remember, if you're in like this nostalgic period right now, just don't get stuck in the past. It's okay to visit, learn from it, reminisce. Just don't get stuck there. But again, I did see some type of rejoice and celebration ahead of you. And it can be with a relationship. It could be this person from the past. Might be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. The Empress, Taurus energy. It's all about that self-love, self-care. Ace of Swords, so there's some kind of truth and clarity in this. Four of Wands. This is that celebration, union. Can be a marriage. It's happy times. We got Judgment out here. This can be what you're standing your ground on. Judgment's also forgiveness. Six of Swords, so you will be going on to calmer waters. The Wheel of Fortune, so this is your destiny. All to do with divine timing. Again, I did see you manifesting something and being patient with that manifestation. Page of Cups. It's like enthusiasm and finding the joy in the situation. This can be that rejoicing of that celebration. Four of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands. Three of Cups. This is that celebration, rejoice, friendship. Can be a reconciliation. Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have King of Swords. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Can be who you're dealing with or the energies that you're embodying right now. This could be somebody that's planning on coming towards you with a new beginning. They're very passionate about you. There's a bit of anxiety about maybe some conflicts and arguments that could have happened in the past. Look like this energy is going inwards They might be in a bit of a solitude right now. It is a slower moving energy, but it is very meticulous and precise. They're a bit confused on how to take a leap of faith, though. And I see you a bit mentally entrapped. You could have a scarcity mindset right now. All right, let's pull some clarifiers here to get some more details on this situation. We'll start with that Empress. She's all about self-care, self-love. She's very grounded and stable. She's nurturing, compassionate. Lovers on the bottom. So this can be a relationship that you have either manifested, or this is somebody that is coming towards you, an Empress that is coming towards you if you are a masculine. Yeah, there's somebody coming from your past to communicate with you. It is completing a no contact. So this is somebody you might be in no contact with right now. And they are coming for that reconciliation. It's just, it is going to require patience, and it's going to require harmony in a situation and balance. Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So this person, this energy, this is either an Empress coming towards you, or you are embodying that Empress energy and they are seeing you as their divine counterpart, as their Empress, but they are coming towards you for a new passionate beginning. It is, a couple of these energies are sideways right now, so it is fluid. It does all have to do with divine timing. This energy is ascending. They are they're ascending higher, to a higher level, to a new timeline with you. And they're going to come in hot when they come in. They're going to come in real hot and loaded, if you know what I mean. But this energy is courageous, and their plans are to take action, but right now they are just ascending to meet you where you are at. And this does have to do with some type of relationship. So right now, if this isn't you and you aren't going towards an energy, this is somebody that's coming towards you, just work on yourself, do what you've been doing, stand your ground on, whatever this is, and, keep pouring into yourself and giving yourself that self-care and self-love. But there is somebody from your past that's coming forward to communicate. They're a bit mentally entrapped right now on how to communicate with you, looks like. But again, they're just going inwards. They're in a bit of a hermit mode, a solitude mode. They're finding that inner light, and they're finding that light at the end of the tunnel to come out. And there is movement. It's just something that's going to take time, which is why it's requiring patience right now. But I do see victory and alignment. Okay, Ace of Swords. This is that communication. It's truth. It's clarity. It's also victory. Looks like it's a slower moving energy, but it is meticulous and precise. It is causing a bit of anxiety. It is somebody taking that leap of faith to come forward and communicate. And it can be that King of Swords that we've seen here in the beginning. It is somebody you are in separation with right now. Again, this might be like a no contact situation or very little contact. We got the Magician at the bottom. So this is alignment. It's potential. It's also manifestation. So again, I did see you had planted a seed in my mind's eye during meditation. So there was something that was planted, a seed that was planted that is growing, and it's time to just nurture that seed right now and allow it to grow and expand. We got Strength, Leo's major arcana, the Queen of Swords. So we have a divine pair, and then we have the Moon. So this energy is hidden from you right now, and it's telling you to trust your intuition, to gain a higher learning and a higher perspective on the situation, to again stand your ground and speak your truth, whatever that is. And it is going to require a lot of strength and courage, and trust your intuition, trust in the unknown, and release any kind of fears that you might have in regards to this situation. Looks like you or this energy is in some contemplation right now about, it looks like it's this energy is in contemplation about making a plan to come forward with a new opportunity. And it very well could be a proposal, because we have that Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. It is somebody from your past. They're trying to find balance right now with the wounds of their masculine energies. So there has been wounds. This energy is wounded right now, and it, like I said, it is in that solitude hermit mode, trying to gain that strength and find that inner light. Okay, Four of Wands. This is harmony, it's peace, it's union. It can be seen as marriage. It is the 1111 card. For a lot of readers, it's the Twin Flame card. We do have achievement with this and gratitude. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is some type of collaboration. It can be with a community. It can be with the divine, with your higher self, or even with this person. But it is a collaboration. There is a rebirth and a renewal of energy here. Could also be dealing with an Aquarius. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's conflicts here. Somebody's holding on to something. Somebody's waiting for truth and clarity and communication. So if this is what you've manifested, if you have manifested a unionship with somebody, a relationship, or even a new opportunity of sorts, right? This Ace of Pentacles with that Four of Wands, which very well, like I said, we've seen that earlier. It can be some type of marriage, relationship, stable relationship. It's a new opportunity. It's a manifestation. So there is a renewal and a rebirth energy with this, but there is conflicts and competition within yourself because you're holding on to something. You're holding on too tightly. So when you manifest things, you have to release them and just start working on yourself. Know that the universe is going to do what it needs to do, because it's all about divine timing. And when you hold on to things too tightly, the universe can't do its magic and work with that energy because you're holding on to that energy. So you have to release it. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you have to release those things. So again, don't get stuck in that past. Manifest it, release it, work towards it. So work towards those new opportunities, whatever it is that you have manifested, even if it is a new job, put in that effort and that work towards those things, but don't hold on to them. Pour into yourself, work on your own energies, balance out your own energies, and let the universe do what it needs to do. But somebody here is holding on to something too tightly, which is causing a lot of conflicts within either your own energies or just within the universe. So it cannot do what it needs to do. But there are, some of these the cards that you have sideways here is the manifestation, the new beginning, and that rebirth and the renewal of energies. And the cards that are upright is the holding on and the conflicts. So these aren't balanced because somebody is holding on to something. So again, if this is you, it needs to be released so that that energy can do what it needs to do, and the universe can bring you that new opportunity. Because it is all about divine timing. It's a divine waiting. It's trusting the process and just looking towards the future and working on those things, working on bettering yourself so that you can have a better beginning and find balance within a completion of things. Find balance within, that waiting period and that patience. Find balance with it. And there is, some kind of boundaries that have been set with a relationship that caused some kind of turmoil. But I do see a reconciliation here. There just needs to be some balance and things need to get released so that the universe can do its job. Okay, let's see what judgment is. This is like self-forgiveness, forgiveness of others. It's harmony is Sagittarius. So this is your, oh no, this isn't Sag, I'm sorry. It is a divine card though, so it can be divine judgment. Kind of like, you get what you give type of energy. We got the Two of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Lovers here at the split. So this is some kind of judgment with a relationship. There needs to be forgiveness here. There needs to be harmony. Death. So we have a rebirth. So within this forgiveness, there is a rebirth energy, which is what we just seen with that Four of Wands. There is a rebirth and a renewal that's trying to happen here. But there is just a cycle that needs to end in order for this new beginning. We got the Fool, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, and Nine of Wands. So again, there is a completion of a cycle. Somebody is in contemplation, trying to make a decision and a choice. They are planning. Just this energy right now is wounded, but it is willing to stand up and fight for what is right and fight for their beliefs. It is a warrior energy. And this energy is wanting to take that leap of faith to make a choice. It is planning. That is what it's planning on doing. It is planning on completing some cycles to take a leap of faith. There needs to be boundaries set can be with codependency. It can be with addictions. It can be with negative mindsets. It's all those things that no longer serve you. There needs to be boundaries, and somebody needs to stand up and stand their ground on those situations. And that's what that cycle is going to complete. When there is those boundaries and somebody stands up for that, those cycles will complete so that this, happiness in this relationship can happen. It's just slow. So this waiting period is going to take a long time, or has already taken a long time, because it's all to do with divine timing and trusting that process. So there needs to be a higher learning and understanding on the situation, but there is a lot of love here. And there is a divine pair. So there is truth and clarity once that balance has been found. It is somebody from your past. Okay, let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is. This is destiny. It's divine timing. It's that karmic wheel. It's things that are written for us. All those things that we have gone through in our lives. All the cycles. Can also mean sometimes like all the cycles of the seasons as well. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Four of Wands, Tower in reverse, and Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody's planning on coming out of the cold here, but it's all to do with divine timing and a rebirth cycle. So the Tower in reverse, it's, you know, it's understanding and knowing that those things don't happen to us, they happen for us, and it clears out old energies so that new ones can come in. And this new one that's coming in is a reconciliation, and it is going to be a celebration. It is something that's going to make you happy. It very well could be, you know, lead eventually to marriage or some type of serious, stable relationship. It is stability. And you got the Seven of Swords, so this energy is planning on coming out of the cold. Because then you got the Five of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. You got the Five of Pentacles, so this energy is coming out of the cold with the Eight of Wands. So that is something that they have been manifesting. They want to come out of the cold. They want to come out of that feeling abandoned energy, but they're just, it's all about divine timing and collaborating and finding that balance within that relationship. So again, this is somebody you know already. You probably know who it is I'm talking about. And there is, right now, you might even have, you or this energy has options. There's options. So there might be other people around them that they could see themselves in a relationship with, possibly. Or you do. You might, you know, be a hot commodity. But there needs to be boundaries and protection with that, because not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes those things, especially when it comes to the wheel, are karmic lessons. They are people that come in to see if we will repeat those old cycles or if we are closing those doors. So not all that glitters is gold. So you need to protect your energies if this is you. And just remember everything that you have been through and what you're willing to put up with and what you will not put up with anymore, and stand your ground on those situations. Because I did see that in your meditation about standing your ground for something, and that there's energies that might be jealous or envious of you. So you very well may be a hot commodity right now, and there might be different people trying to vie for your affection. So just, you know, stand your ground with what you know, stand up for yourself, put up your boundaries, and remember what you have been through. And there is communication coming, though. It's just slow. Right now, this energy is, you know, they're kind of going through it. They're a little sad and depressed, feel a little bit of loss and disassociation right now. It's something that's going to take time. They got to work through those energies and balance out their own energies. They're a bit slow. But they are, even though it's a slow energy, it's very meticulous and it's precise. So it's all about slow and steady wins that race. Okay, let's see what the Page of Cups is. This was underneath the Empress. You know, this is finding enthusiasm and joy in situations. It can be somebody coming in with a message. We got the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this is just you embodying that Queen of Cups energy, trusting in your intuition. The Page of Cups is all about the intuition. It's all about your dream state as well. So you might be receiving divine downloads in your dreams right now, or you are, you know, you're just trusting within that intuition and you're allowing that to lead you, and you're finding joy within that. We got the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. We got the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So with the Four of Swords. So there's an energy here. I want to get one more on this Page of Swords. Give me one more on this Page of Swords, please. Okay, so you have somebody spying on you. What came out was the King of Pentacles. That is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And this energy is in the cold. They are hiding right now. They do feel abandoned. There might be some financial instability with this energy, but they are spying. They are lurking on you. They are in hermit mode right now. And it is trying to gain inspiration in a new creative way to come forward and maybe break the silence between the two of you. It is somebody from your past, but they are lurking on your social media, or if you don't have social media, they are, getting hold of friends or family to get information on you, to find a new inspirational idea and way to communicate with you. But it is somebody from your past, and they are wanting to come in and give you some type of offering. But again, it is slow because this energy it's facing a lot of depression and sadness right now. I do see them trying to find their balance though with it. It's all about divine timing and trusting that process. Yep. Okay, you got that Four of Swords in reverse. This is like not resting. It is feeling exhausted, burnt out. This is either you or that energy. We're going to clarify the Three of Wands. This is that waiting, the divine timing, but it's looking towards the future. It's having patience, which is what I had seen in your reading, in your meditation before this reading. It's all about trusting in, the source and the unknown and in your intuition. Hanged Man, Pisces energy on the bottom. 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords, King of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. This energy is looking towards the future, or you are looking towards the future right now, finding your balance within the waiting situation, the waiting period. There is achievement and gratitude with this. There is endings of burdens of being separated. But it is something that is an investment. It is going to take time and energy. This is a relationship. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We got that King of Swords out again, and he was down here at the original deck here, and he is with that 7 of Swords, so he is planning something. There is an energy here that is planning. It just right now it's under some conflicts. Either the two of you have had arguments and conflicts in the past, and it's something that it's trying to gain a higher perspective on and to surrender to the situation, or this energy has its own internal conflicts right now, because it very well might be feeling burnt out and needs to rest and rejuvenate its energies in order to be able to move forward. It is an investment, and it is something that's going to take time, but it eventually will lead to this 10 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Cups, this is that rejoice and celebration, union, reconciliation, which is what I was sensing in the meditation as well. There is some kind of higher learning that needs to happen around this. And in that higher learning, you will find truth and clarity. Page of Wands, Justice. So you could be dealing with a Libra, 8 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. So there needs to be balance within feeling mentally entrapped about a reconciliation. So if this isn't you and you feel quite balanced, because I did not feel in your meditation that you were out of balance. I did feel a lot of green. Your heart chakra was open. You're feeling patient, that you had manifested something. and you're feeling very patient within that energies. So I did sense like you needing to stand your ground for a situation, but I didn't feel like you were any mental entrapment. So I feel like this is that whoever it is that you're dealing with is feeling a bit mentally entrapped right now around the situation, and they need to find their balance between their head and their heart on this situation to gain a higher learning for that clarity and that truth in order to be able to come forward and communicate. And this energy, though, does want commitment with you. They do want to reconcile for commitment, because then you also got that 10 of Pentacles. So you got the two good tens out, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is happiness. This is deep love. This is relationship. This is marriage. It is abundance. It's wealth. It's success. But right now, this energy needs to find its balance within its own negative mindsets in order to have this reconciliation. And it's going to take, passion and creativity and drive. And they do feel a lack of that right now. And it's probably because they are burnt out. They aren't resting and recovering and rejuvenating their energies. So they are burnt out. But I do see them finding that joy and balancing out. They might be quite daydreamy right now, dreaming about you, possibly even. There is movement. The wheel is turning. It's just, again, it's all about that divine timing. Okay, let's see what this Knight of Swords is in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse, usually he's a very swift, precise knight. He comes in fast. He comes in with that communication. But he is in reverse, so he's stuck. So this energy is stuck. So again, this could be this person you're dealing with, because they have some things they need to work through, and they are feeling a bit of emotional discontent and having some mental blockages. It's causing it to be stuck, and it's requiring that patience right now. But it looks like this person is going to be coming in for harmony and for peace. We get the 9 of Pentacles. So this energy is successful. It's abundant. It has self-worth. We get the 7 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups, the Hanged Man, and 2 of Pentacles. So there definitely is, this energy is definitely working on balance, and this energy needs to set some boundaries. And that's probably why it's stuck. It's not setting boundaries. It needs to set boundaries and stand its ground for something. So that stand your ground feeling I was in the meditation might not have been you. It could have been your person's energy that I was pulling on, and they need to call in protection. They need to stand for what is right, for what they believe in, and set some boundaries with whatever it is they have going on. And find a different perspective on the situation and gain that balance. But there is a relationship here that's wanting to alchemize and transmute and happen. Just right now, again, it's all about that divine timing, and it's about finding that balance and becoming within alignment. There has to be completions of cycles. It looks like this energy is planning to find that balance, though. They are wanting to balance out their heart chakra. So this could have been why I was sensing so much green in the reading. Your heart chakra might be open, and theirs is a bit, maybe that's something that they need to find that balance on between their head and their heart. We did get that justice out with the 8 of Swords. So there does need to be some kind of balance between the head and the heart. And this person might be a bit closed off and have built up their walls so high with, things that have hurt them in the past that has caused their heart chakra not to be open, so that they cannot receive some type of new opportunity or new love. But I do see them eventually resting. They're going to get burnt out, and they're going to have no choice but to rest and recover. And there will be victory in this, and they will gain a higher learning. But there does need to be a higher learning with collaborating with the divine. And again, it's all about divine timing and endings of burdens. Okay, let's pull a manifestation card here to see what you can manifest. So it should tie into the reading a bit. Listen to some 528 hertz frequencies. If you feel like you need to work on your heart chakra, it's very good for that. You could wear like rose quartz or peridot. Rhododite's really good for your heart chakra. Embodied radiance, physically energized. Yeah, take impeccable care of the physical plane to manifest 100% of your desires. It's going to require revitalizing, renew, and restore. So again, revitalize, renew, restore, take impeccable care of the physical plane to manifest 100% of your desires. So, again, it's all about that physical plane. It's all about manifesting something and releasing it for, the energies to be able to work through, work on yourself, worry about that, the physical plane of things. So that's all about like the quantum realm of things. It's about the physicality of your body. It is your mind, body, soul, and spirit, and balancing out those chakras. But this is a very nice card, very bright. Got lots of orange and red in here. So yeah, it looks like, Yuri, that either you or this energy is going to be physically energized here shortly and, embody that radiance energy so that you can manifest your highest potential. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope this helped. Take care.